Hey guys, it's Heather. I'm just going to do a update, I guess, on just my training and where I am as far as showtime in my competition. I'm 6 weeks out right now. Since I started my diet, which usually starts around 12 weeks out, I think maybe even before that I was eating clean. So, I was just a little bit more specific with logging my food since then. I went from 148 pounds to 142, which I think is mainly water, because when you start eating clean, you're eating less sodium. I eat all whole foods, except, I do get, I'm trying to get my fat in every day, so I do have like a tablespoon or two of almond butter. Which I guess, it's just almonds, and I think there's just salt in there. There's not any, what's the word? Like any hydrogenated oils or anything like that added. But pretty much what I'm doing right now, I'm doing my own diet, but I did do a lot of research as far as bikini diets and just competition diets in general to see what the regular outline is, or what the normal, I guess, meal plan would be. I know that you have to eat at least 6 meals a day. For me, I'm always starving. My metabolism is very fast, so I eat more than that. I usually wake up at 4:30 every morning, and I have a whey shake and probably a rice cake. Just to get a little bit of carbs. I used to do a half cup of oatmeal, but now I'm trying to go 3 days low carb, 1 day high, 3 days low, 1 day high, and that helps you burn fat quicker. It's carb cycling, and you can look that up too. A lot of people do 4-day carb cycles. And then some people actually will do high carb, medium carb, low carb day, and then they'll load again. So it just depends on your body and what works, and I just have been trying different things, but trying to remember what I was going to say. Okay, yeah, so I do the rice cake and the whey, and that way I have, some protein floating around in my system, because when you're lifting weights, you're breaking down your muscle, and you want to make sure you have the amino acids there to replace it. Afterwards, I do whey. And then half an hour after that for breakfast, I do probably around 8 or 9 egg whites, and then a half cup of oatmeal and a 4th cup of blueberries. I sweeten it with stevia, add a little bit of cinnamon. If for some reason I'm in a rush and I don't make the eggs, I usually put a scoop of whey protein in there. So that's my breakfast. Usually I'm starving, by like 30 minutes after that, but you're supposed to eat every 2 to 3 hours, so the breakfast is usually around 8:30, and I'm making sure that I'm drinking about a gallon and a half a day. That kind of fills me a little bit. Now I allow myself, I don't drink Crystal Light because it has artificial sweeteners, but there is a brand called True Lemon. They actually make little packets of crystallized lemon and lime, and they make the water, I guess, like the drink mix things now. They just came out with them. They have the straight lemon one, and then there's a lemon raspberry. So I do the lemon raspberry, and it's stevia sweetened. So I'll allow myself one of those for my water to make it yummy. Then, at 10 a.m., that's my snack time. I'll have I just upped it to 6 ounces of chicken because 4 ounces wasn't doing it for me. I was still starving. So 6 ounces of chicken and a cup of veggies, maybe zucchini, broccoli, asparagus, spinach, something like that. And then lunch at 12 is 6 ounces of chicken, veggies, and then a sweet potato. Sometimes I'll do half a sweet potato depending on how big it is, usually around 4 ounces. And that's pretty good. The sweet potato it's carbs and it's sweet, and it's funny, when you eat clean, it actually tastes really good and really sweet. So after a couple weeks, you don't really crave sugary stuff, but now that I'm allowing myself a tablespoon of almond butter, which I should probably like eat regular almonds instead because I really look forward to that time of the day, which is around 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll have a rice cake with a tablespoon of almond butter on it, or in a shake, a whey shake, or I just got this chia seed flaxseed oil, which, you know, you can put it in a tablespoon, and I've tried the natural kind and it's like disgusting. It's natural what I have now, it's sweetened though. It's a coconut flavor. So the last time I got no flavoring at all. So I can actually, this morning I mixed it into my oatmeal, which was really good because it tastes coconutty, but you could do a spoonful of that and then a whey shake, or sometimes for that meal I'll do 5 hard-boiled eggs minus the yolk. I just take that out with a whey shake, or, you know, something like that. And then for dinner, I do fish. So fish and asparagus or something like that, zucchini. That way, if you notice, that snack had almonds or almond butter in it, and then dinner has fish. So I'm getting my fats, or like the flaxseed oil, my fats later on in the day, and then my carbs were the first 2 or 3 meals. So that comes out to about 115 carbs, maybe 120, sometimes 100. It depends on the quantity that I eat. And then my fats later on in the day, and I don't really crave the carbs. I look forward to like the fish and stuff. So, and right before bed I'll do a casein shake, because casein's a time release protein. So, and it usually takes about 6 to 8 hours to release. So while I'm sleeping those 6 to 8 hours, my body's getting protein. So that helps me from losing any kind of muscle. So, I mean, that's not a diet plan I got from anyone, so, you know, I guess I'm not giving away anyone's secret, but if you look at bodybuilders, figure competitors, physique, bikini, everyone eats the same whole foods. They just eat it differently. They train differently. They may have to train more on fat burning if you have to be a leaner, you know, one of the leaner classes. So it's really... Everyone asks me, you know, about how hard it is. Willpower is hard, but as far as the diet, it is not hard. To get lean, it's actually easier because you don't have many foods to choose from. You can eat egg whites, you can eat brown rice, oatmeal, sweet potatoes, chicken, fish, usually the lower fat fishes, and almonds. You know, just make sure you have the right proportions, but you can plan out your meals every single day, and it's easier to do that than to look at all the tons of food that there are in the world and then figure out what you can eat to make sure that you're hitting certain numbers. So, I mean, and then it's willpower, but you feel excellent, you feel good about yourself, and you see results fast. So, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm still carb cycling, which means I'm eating the same food. I'm just changing, like, every 4th day I can eat, you know, a cup of oatmeal, a couple sweet potatoes, like up my carbs so my body doesn't freak out that I'm cutting carbs, you know, and it helps me rev up my fat burning. So that's pretty much it right now. I did order both of my suits. So I have my main suit and then I have a backup suit. So I'm really excited to get those and start posing with them. I did posing practice last night and it turned out pretty well. So until next time, guys. All right, bye.